Hey guys, haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd pop on and do one and talk about one of the most important people in my life. And he sometimes has a hard time seeing how important he is to me, or he's just blind to it because I suck at communication sometimes and stuff, but it's a relationship that I'm trying to mend. And that person is my older brother. My brother is one of the strongest people that I know. My brother is the ultimate family man. He has a really good heart and he shows it. But I wish he would let it out a little bit more. So that way the world can really see what I am finally opening up my eyes to and seeing now. He and I have always had a hit or miss relationship. He and I have always had kind of a tumultuous relationship. Lots of back and forth, name calling, like saying really rude and hurtful things. There's a 4-year age gap between us, and life has taken us on different paths, and we've had to handle things in ways that the other person may not approve of. But in order for peace and sanity, each of us had to do what we had to do. But I am truly grateful to have this in particular man as my older brother. He is the type of brother who never made it easy for me. Ever. And he probably will never make it easy for me. But that's okay. I didn't appreciate half of what he was doing for me growing up, and really how instrumental he was going to be in shaping me into the woman that I am today. I took for granted all those times where he attempted to sit me down and throw tough love at my way, or try and teach me a lesson that I needed to learn, but I may have not been as receptive to it and didn't learn until I hit rock bottom. My brother is one of those kind of strong and silent types, but his heart is in the right place, and that he will do anything for anyone. I've made a lot of mistakes. I have hurt him a lot, and vice versa. I've hurt his family. But now that I'm on a healing journey, and I've had to go through some pretty heavy stuff, there's no doubt in my mind. I never have to wonder if he's going to be there for me, because in his own way, he always has been. And I know that now, as an adult, going through the things that I've had to go through, there is no other person that I would rather have standing in my corner than him. He's not afraid to he doesn't sugarcoat shit with me. He absolutely doesn't. He's a straight shooter. He tells it like it is, whether you want to hear it, whether you don't. But it's within those tough love lessons that I have been able to become the strong woman that I am today. By him not going easy on me, for him calling me out on my mistakes, for him holding me accountable for actions and words and stuff that I have done that at the time I wasn't thinking about who was going to hurt. But he was there making sure that I pushed through. I'm thankful that he taught me that our past mistakes do not define who we are today. And that it doesn't matter how many times you fall off that horse, as long as you get back up and you keep on fighting and you keep on pushing forward, good things are going to come. And life can be incredibly beautiful. He is a role model to me in a lot of ways, and he doesn't know that I look up to him the way that I do. He doesn't know that he is a true source of inner strength for me when I really want to just give up. And it's hard for him to accept me for me. It's hard for him to accept the fact that I have to live life differently based off of the fact that I really struggle with my mental health, and I never know what I'm going to wake up to with my moods. I never know what my day is going to look like. But he's trying to accept the fact that, you know, I have to live the way that I have to live, because it's, you know, I'm adapting to the fact that, you know, I have mental illness, you know, and it is hard for him to see me go through the dark stuff. It is. There has been so much that I have hidden from him, so many things that I've gone through that I have hidden from him, that I'm sure if I do find the courage and the strength to open up about, will shock the hell out of him. And I may get my ass kicked for not reaching out to him sooner. But like I said, our relationship is hit or miss a lot of the time. And I've put in a lot of inner work in myself so that how I feel comfortable trying to fix what I broke, so to speak. He is a really great role model for me. I've seen him go through hell. I've seen him do stupid things. I've seen him, you know, fall time and time and time again. And he keeps on getting up. And like a phoenix, he rises from the ashes. And it's a beautiful thing to watch him continue to fall, but yet come back even stronger. And I hope that I can emulate even half of what I see from him. You know, he shows me what I should be looking for in a partner. He's got all the qualities of the kind of man that I should be with, or I should be looking for. And it's, you know, I've made a lot of mistakes with past relationships and, you know, not making the best choices when it comes to partners. But I know that he is the type of man that I ultimately would like in my life on a permanent basis, relationship wise. And I don't think that he knows or, excuse me, really can understand the depth of my love and my care for him. Like the levels of love and care that I have for him. But I wouldn't want anybody else in my life as a support system. You know, he doesn't believe in sugarcoating. He tells me how it is, whether I like it or not. He's a really great role model for my kids. He steps up for them. He is very present with them. He shows them all the good things on, you know, why having a strong male role model is important in your life. And I just hope that one day when we've pushed past a lot of, all the damage that's been caused on both sides, that things can come out stronger and we'll be able to be closer. Because for someone like me, when you live with multiple mental illnesses, you struggle to find the right support system. You struggle to figure out who's right for your life and who's not. And I am very good at self-sabotaging. I sabotage relationships. I sabotage friendships. It's not easy being me. It's not easy living the way that I have to live. But I have peace knowing the fact that of all the people in the world, even though he doesn't always show it, he's one of the few people that will never give up on me completely. As annoying as I can be, no matter how many times I push his buttons, no matter how much hurt that's been caused, I know that he will never give up on me. Not completely. He shows his love in his own way. And going through this process with leaving a narcissist, I look to my brother, even though he doesn't realize it. I look to him as like that guardian angel that doesn't even know, like that the impact that they're having on people or a person is that great or even there at all. I have his voice in the back of my head anytime I get down on myself. And he has said to me in the past, and this is what stays with me, that I can go through hard shit, but he will be proud of me. And I I know he's proud of me now. I'm finding that courage to leave and to do the best I can for my family and the best I can for my kids and myself. He is so influential to me. He has chased every single dream. He's opened every single door that's become available to him. And if I can ever repay him for all that he's done for me, then I don't know how I would do it, but I feel like I'm forever in his debt for being the true pillar of strength, the silent supporter, the one who may not always show their presence, but that they're in the back, they're there, they're watching. And if need be, if the time comes and he needs to step up for me, I know he will. And since leaving the narcissist, he has stepped up. He has. Not so much with communication with me per se, but with his actions. He checks in with my mom to see how things are going on, that front with, me leaving my ex, and he asks her how I'm doing and if I'm okay. And he's been getting better. We both have been getting better. Christmas last year was the first time in a long time where I wasn't walking on eggshells around him. It was comfortable to be around him. I felt safe to be around him. I felt like I didn't have to hide any of what I was feeling around him. I could just be myself. And I was surrounded by not just the family, but I was surrounded by his love too. And he kind of sucks at showing it, and he has really odd ways of showing it, but it's been great to start to rebuild that connection with someone who truly means the world to me. You know, I wish that I had done things differently and that our relationship wasn't so strained. But he put his guard down and he's open and he is more grounded and he's more accepting of me. And I couldn't be more grateful for that. To have him say that he's proud of me, that means the world. Like I said, he doesn't show it. He doesn't often say it, but I know it's there. And I'm looking forward to life getting better, being around him. You know, I'm looking forward to hopefully making up for lost time. Because, you know, when you're in a relationship where the other person has a lot of the power, you lose a lot of people. You push away a lot of people. And I pushed my brother away for a long time. I did some things that I was not proud of. I was not a good person for a while. But he's trying to be incredibly patient with me. And he's trying hard to be more understanding. And he's also really trying hard to provide a safe space for me where I feel comfortable opening up to him. He doesn't always respond when I send him a message or anything, but he's the person that I look up to the most in my adult life. You know, I don't have to worry so much now about whether I'm good enough. Not just for, you know, a romantic partner or whatever, but, you know, I don't have to worry so much about not feeling good enough to be part of the family or around him or his kids. That tension is gone. You know, I love my brother. I love him more than I could ever possibly say, and I hope that he knows deep in his heart that that's the truth. But yeah, he is, let's just say that he is my brother is an angel to me. And he doesn't know it. Or maybe he just doesn't see it. But I consider myself very lucky to have the no nonsense, tough love giving, never gonna make your life easy type of brother. Because if he didn't push me so hard, if he made it easy for me to exist, I wouldn't be nearly the woman that I am today. I wouldn't be as strong as I am today if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't be as grounded if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't be a lot of things if it wasn't for my brother. And moving forward, I hope that things just continue to get better. But that's a little bit on why my brother is so important to me, especially now. And, you know, I love him very much, and hopefully good things are coming for the both of us, and our relationship can continue to mend. But yeah, having him in my corner as a support system in his own ways, I couldn't ask for more. Keep your loved ones close. And the real ones, they'll be there no matter how many times you screw up. And they'll love you through the pain and guide you through it. Have a great day, guys.